Hello, I'm Lori Woods-Gay, one of the Imperial Society examiners. The medal system is one of the most important tools we have to offer in the Society. It offers a systematic way to teach dancing. It incorporates all the important root figures as well as very significant techniques. Medals are available for both professionals as well as students. Earlier today, I spoke with Chris Thompson, one of our members. He's been very successful incorporating this system in his school, and he gave us some wonderful advice to get started. Hello, Chris. I'm very interested to know, how did you first initially introduce the concept of the medal system to your staff and students to make them receptive to a new idea?
Well, both the students and the staff were skeptical in the beginning. They had the idea maybe this would just be the latest flavor of the month, some new program, some new plan to get them to learn. In the past, those things haven't always worked out well. We've tried program planning, we've tried benefits chats and things like that. But the medal test really seemed to work. Within weeks, the studio was buzzing with excitement. For the first time in a long time, the students were really paying attention to the details. Heels and toes, posture, alignments, all these things took on new meaning because they knew that a USISTD examiner would be watching them.
How did you explain the different medal tests that are available?
The Dance Achievement Awards are a great offering of the USISTD. It gives a chance for the newer students to get out there and get initiated into the medal process by doing only a few steps in each dance. So they can test in, again, any dances they want, get the feedback and get the comments from the examiner, get a certificate, but they're not under the pressure of doing a full standard of dancing as they would if they were doing a full bronze routine.
Did you also explain that they could do a combination of dances? For example, they could do a hustle and a quick step?
Students can test at any level and in any style. So they can do the international style, the American style, the smooth, the rhythm, the Latin, the standard. At the bronze level, they can do a full medal test with 2 dances. At the silver level, they can do 3 dances. At the gold level, 4 dances. They can also do a single dance. And that appealed to many of the students. Rather than doing a full medal, they would just do maybe 1 rhythm dance and 1 smooth dance. And that was a good goal for them. They can also test in the alternate rhythm dances, Argentine tango, West Coast swing, hustle.
So tell me about the reactions that the students had after they completed their first medal test.
What struck me more than anything else was how very nervous the students were initially. And I wouldn't say nervous so much as excited. This was a big deal. They dressed well, they planned their day around this experience, and it meant a lot to them. The other students were sitting out in the hallway so that when they came out of the very private setting with the examiner and their teacher, everyone gave them a big round of applause. We had a party afterwards with cake, and I'd say it's something that everyone felt a great sense of relief, but a great sense of accomplishment. And to me, that tells me that it had a lot of meaning for the students. They really did feel like they'd accomplished something. The USISTD curriculum used for the medal system is available from our online store. We offer manuals, DVDs, and videos of the required curriculum for all styles, including International Ballroom and Latin, American Smooth and Rhythm, and Theater Arts. These books are recognized worldwide. The DVDs are unique in that they are meticulously accurate to the technique books and manuals. The medal test is an opportunity to have your dancing progress evaluated and critiqued by an independent source other than your teacher. This process assures that high-quality standards are maintained and that you're being taught in accordance with a worldwide standard of dancing. Working towards a medal test is fun and gives your lessons a sharp focus as you learn details about dancing that you might otherwise overlook. The medal test provides a tangible goal in time and will motivate both the teacher and the student. It's important to set the date well in advance of the actual test. 3 to 6 months should allow the students plenty of time to prepare and to assure that one of the busy examiners is available on that date. The examinations director can be very helpful when setting a date and contacting an examiner. The examiner will submit a good faith estimate of travel costs and anticipated expenses. This is essential in order to work out the pricing structure. When pricing the medal tests, coachings, and workshops, the organizer should consider the cost of bringing the examiner to the studio, travel expenses, hotel, meals, and hourly rate of pay. Once the pricing structure has been established, it should not be changed.
Hello again, Andy. Nice
Consider how you'll organize the actual medal test day. Allow 2.5 minutes for each dance, including introductions, and don't forget to schedule breaks for the examiner. Have the roster and test result sheets filled out in advance. Have pencils, pens, and water available. The examiner should have a desk and comfortable chair. Flowers are a nice touch to demonstrate the importance of the occasion.
The music is played and the candidates will dance until the examiner says thank you. The examiner is observing the dancing and watching for technical aspects appropriate for the grade, such as footwork, poise, and posture. Timing to the music is very important, as is the dancer's personal expression. It's okay to look as though you are enjoying yourself. The examiner makes written comments on the test result sheet and gives a grade based on the student's performance, level, and category. Each dance has important technical aspects that lay the foundation for future dance levels, bronze, silver, and gold. For example, an occasional missed footwork can happen to anyone, but if the footwork is consistently missed on a particular figure, it shows that this area will need more work. It is better to discover this early in your dancing when a bad habit can be avoided. This type of feedback from the examiner is very useful to the dancer's development. The organizer will make up the test result sheets and the roster in advance of the medal test day. The test result sheet will then be completed with the examiner's comments and a grade while the student demonstrates their individual dances. As with any form, some may find these a little daunting the first time using them. The examinations director will be more than happy to help you fill these out in preparation of the medal test day. In addition to giving medal tests, the examiner may have given the 15-minute coaching sessions or full lessons or special workshops. This very often helps to fill out the day to achieve the 6-hour minimum for the examiner. The medal system is designed around respect for the individual's personal dancing goals. Many times these goals change over time as the student gets more knowledge and find themselves experiencing the unexpected. Whatever the dancer's interest, be it social to competitive, the medal system affords the opportunity to fulfill these goals in a systematic way. The following is some interesting feedback from students who have participated in the medal system. These are just a few comments of the types of things people experience.
The medal tests have been a pleasant and useful way to organize and strengthen my dancing life. I have a sense of pride and accomplishment from knowing the figures in the curriculum and passing the tests. The routine one must master to demonstrate the various figures becomes a very useful tool for social dancing. One has a sense that even partners who are strangers and who may have learned other school figures will be able to follow these basic and widely taught figures. Preparing for the medal tests helps the instructor to structure and provide specific goals for each lesson. I would definitely recommend the medal tests to serious social and competitive dancers.
Taking the medals test greatly improved my dancing, as having a target helped me focus on learning the routines and techniques needed to pass the test. It also encouraged me to follow a practice schedule, something I've never done before. The feedbacks provided by the examiner were extremely valuable, as they not only let me know how well I performed, which was a confidence builder, but also provided helpful hints on how to further improve my dancing.
I've enjoyed taking the time to feel I've owned a dance through the medal test preparations and achievements, but also to feel that I continually have new heights to scale with either the next level or another dance. The medal test process offers a great means to set my own mile markers along the pleasurable journey of ballroom dancing.
Medal tests are a great way to build self-esteem through mastery of the language of each dance. It's easier to social dance with others who complete this training. The knowledge I've learned for the test is the foundation of ballroom dance. It makes sense to first build upon a foundation. It's rewarding and confidence building, and I really enjoy charting my progress.
The Dance Progress Chart is a very valuable tool. It helps to give the student a visual aid of what they are learning. Dancing is an intangible, and seeing the names of the figures techniques on the chart, checked off by the teacher, can be very helpful to both the student and teacher. Learning to dance requires physical repetition. The first time a figure is introduced is just exposure. The teacher can use the chart to indicate how much in depth they have worked on a particular figure by using slash marks under the various aspects of the figure, such as foot positions, footwork, alignment, amount of turn, rise and fall, and timing. Also, filling in lesson blocks at the end of a session as to what was covered is important. The next session should also be planned using the lesson blocks to indicate what will be covered next. Homework can be given and the teacher can follow up on this. Having a written record helps the teacher keep track of each individual student's progress. Teachers very often have many students working on different programs. Also, the medals that have been taken can be recorded here, as well as the awards received. It is an important tool in maintaining a record of where the student has been, where they are now, and where they are going in their dancing. The progress chart is a very versatile tool.
Congratulations to all of you. We're very proud of all of you for having finished your medal tests. I'd like to invite Dan and Carol to come and get their awards. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Your certificates.
Thank you. Thank you.
And your medals. Thank you very much.
At a special time to be determined by the exam organizer, the students will receive their awards. It is nice to create a party atmosphere and serve perhaps a special congratulations cake.
And your medals.
Some studios have a formal ball, while others may have a less formal event. Depending upon the level and number of dances, each student will receive either a medal or certificate or both. Some levels receive lucite paperweights. The importance of the award is the recognition of achievement and hard work by the student and their teacher. It is wise to allow at least 30 days from the medal test day. It may take at least this long for the paperwork to be sent in and received by the examiner's director and for all the awards to be sent back out. The certificates are personalized with each student's name. This also takes a bit of time to get done. This celebration gives everyone a chance to relax, let their hair down, and celebrate their success. Everyone has worked hard to achieve their individual goals, and this is such a great time for everyone to share their experience and socialize. It is also a great time to compare notes and chat informally about what the experience meant to them personally. It is sometimes hard to evaluate one's own dancing progress, and this informal get-together very often allows the students to find that others have felt the same frustrations in learning that they have, but have found success. Like everything in life, it sometimes takes longer than we think. The medal system is a structure that is tried and true for many generations of dancers, and if we stick with it, results will follow.
We hope you found this DVD helpful. We also hope it inspires you to incorporate the medal system in your school with your staff and students. If you have any questions or need any help, please contact our examinations director. They'll be happy to help you.
I think